What's up, yo? This is Rags to Riches, and basically I'm pretty happy to say that I just bought my first glacier on my main R6 account. Now I know that some of the items like the glaciers, the gold dust, the obsidian, all the really expensive stuff is wanted by a lot of people because they're old skins and they just look pretty nice, to be honest. But the issue is that they cost way too much and people just don't have that type of money to be throwing down on a video game. Lucky for you though, I want to be providing an alternative. Instead of just dropping some money on this game, you can actually get this type of stuff pretty much for completely free. I did it myself on my main account, and now I'm going to show you guys how to actually do this for yourselves. So I'm going to be getting on my alt account, which is pretty much fresh. I've never bought a battle pass, I've never spent no money on the game other than of course just buying it. So it's pretty much fresh. I have a few items on there that's going to get me started, but it's nothing crazy and it's probably something similar to what you have. So no more wasting time, let's just get straight into it.
Now this formula that I made is hella simple, but basically you got to find a winning product on the R6 marketplace, buy it when it's at its absolute lowest, you got to wait and be patient to sell it at its highest, you got to wait the 14 days in between, and then you just rinse and repeat. It's that simple. Alright, so we are on the account right now, and basically this is kind of like the first time of me really looking into this account, as I did play on it a little bit but I didn't really delve into it too far. So I think this account is like level 100 or something, so we should definitely have some stuff on here. You'll also notice that we have 0 credits, so I've never spent no money on this account, as I did say before. But let's just get a look in here, let's just see what we got. So obviously because I do have 0 credits, I have no choice but to just sell what I do have, and I'm seeing some stuff here that go for a decent amount of credits, so we definitely will have a decent start. But it does seem like this is going to be humble beginnings because we do not have like any hidden gem on this account, nothing like that where we can just sell that and instantly boost ourselves. So we definitely aren't going to be starting from the bottom, but it's not like we're starting off with nothing. We definitely have a lot to work with here, so I'm just going to look through with what I got and see what I want to sell first, and then I'll cut when I find the first thing that I want to sell on this account. So this is the most expensive thing that I have on my account. It's bone chills, and it goes for about the 650 mark. I feel like I can push this to about 700, try to sell it for like the 700 mark, as it did go for 700 a while ago, but when the new season came out, it did actually have like a pretty big dip in the price point, and this goes at its lowest for like really cheap. So I feel like I could buy this back in the future and then make like double profit on it. I definitely want to sell this item though, as I feel like holding on to it really won't do any value for me, and I feel like 700 credits it's a really decent start just from selling one item that I happen to pack in an event pack. So I'm just going to throw this up for 700 credits. We'll see if we get it or not. I might lower it down in the future, but I'm just going to be patient on this one. So whilst we're waiting for that to sell, I was looking at these two headgears here. They're from the Doctor's Curse event, and they go for about the 350-ish mark, and I might be able to push one to about 400. So I'm definitely going to sell these two here, and I'll look at the other headgears later. But looking at what it previously went for, it's going for about the 350 mark at its highest. Once again, it did have a dip when the update came out for the new season, but I'm just going to throw this one up for 350, and I feel like that one should sell pretty quickly. So the other Doctor's Curse headgear goes for about the 350-ish mark, but I think I can push this one to about 400, as it does go for the highest at 400. I don't think this will sell immediately, but I feel like if I'd be patient enough with this one, I definitely can sell it for 400. So I'm just going to wait on this one and throw it up for 400. Now I did go ahead and have a look at some of the other headgears from the Doctor's Curse sets, but I didn't really think these were worth my time, as they didn't really go for too much, and I don't feel like I'm too desperate just for a quick 100 credits right now, or even less to be honest, so I didn't really bother with these. Now, going back to something that I actually ended up selling here, I got the mythical cat skin. Now this one's currently going for 350, 300-ish mark, but I feel like I can definitely push this to the higher end, as it did go for about 400 before the new season price dip. So I'm going to be patient on this one, and I'm going to throw it up for 380, and hopefully this one does end up selling. I don't really want to have to lower the prices on any of these. Alright, and the last thing being sold for today, I just sold this Frost Black Ice right here. I saw that was going for like 200 credits, so I just sold it for what it was worth. I'm not really too fussed on this price point here. I'm just trying to make some quick money, and yeah, there's not really a whole lot to say on this last one here. I'm just trying to make some quick credits. I will cut back when any of these sell, and if I have to adjust some prices, I'll also cut back when that happens. Alright, so we got some pretty good news here. Basically, everything sold except for bone chills. Now, I did not have to adjust any prices, lower anything to ensure that it sold. You'll see here that bone chills didn't sell, but I'm just gonna stay patient on that one. You'll notice here that I have 1,197 credits. Now, to be completely honest, I kind of made a mistake here. The time lapse that you're seeing right now is me going through and looking at a bunch of esports skins and just lowballing so hard to the point where they just weren't buying at all. I waited like 4 days and I didn't actually get a single esports skin. So I thought I'd just redo it. I'm not really trying to wait like 4 weeks just to lowball and like save 100 credits. It's not really worth my time, to be honest. So I'm just gonna redo it here. However, in the meantime, I did actually end up getting bone chills, which is really good because I got it for exactly what I was asking for. Now, as you can see, I actually did have to end up canceling all of these orders, so I didn't really make any progress, which is kind of a shame, but I do have 1,827 credits, so it is definitely time to start buying some stuff. So I was looking at esports skins again, and I really feel like this Parabellum Esports 2022 skin is a winning product, as it can definitely go for like a really low price at times, but then at other times it can go for really high, which is definitely what I'm looking for, and I'm trying to swoop in when it's at that low point and then sell it when it's at its highest. After looking at the price points that it goes for, I feel like I could definitely pick this up for 300, and I really do think that this will go up in the future. Alright, so before I buy some more stuff, I just want to explain something real quick, so let me just go ahead and pause. Now, you may think, why am I buying esports skins again? It didn't work the first time and now I'm trying it again. Like, what's my obsession with esports skins? Now, it's not just because I like the skins. There's actually a really good reason behind it. So when it comes to esports skins, they don't really hold any value, except for a few of them that have been discontinued. But the reason why people pay a lot of credits for these are just because they simply look nice. And so when the demand for these skins are people who just genuinely want the skins for what they are, just a nice looking skin, people are willing to pay way more than what it's actually worth for it just to get it on their account. So I'm just going down the list here of all these esports skins, as I do want to resell all of them at some point. This Australis skin for the R4C is going for about 350-ish at a medium price, and I think that's just what I'm going to do it for. It's definitely at the lower end, but I feel like this has the potential to rise in the future, and I definitely could easily sell this for 450, so this is going to be an easy profit. Now, unlike all these other esports skins, this skin right here, the INTZ 2022 skin, actually does have some value behind it, as it was a discontinued product, and that's why it goes for way more, as it's an alright looking skin, but it's nothing crazy. So I'm going to try a lowball on this one. I'm going to throw it down for 700, and if I can sell this for 1,000, which it's currently going for, I'm going to really hope I can get this, because this is going to be a decent profit. Coming down though to these other skins here, I'm going to skip out on that MP5 skin that you guys just saw for now, and I'm going to move over to this MP7 skin, the Heroic 2021 skin, as it does go for like really cheap, and I feel like I can just lowball on this one and probably get it, to be honest. So I'm thinking like maybe 90 credits on this one here, and if we get it, we get it. I'm not going to raise the price on this one. I'm just going to hope that this is kind of like a quick flip, and I am going to go in order here because I do want to collect all of these skins to sell them. I don't think this skin looks that good though, so I'm really not sure if this is going to go up in price or not, but I'm definitely going to be lowballing on this one, as I just don't think it looks all that good. So I think I'm going to do it for about the 180 mark. So I'm going to hope this rises in prices. I do want to make money on it, but I just don't know who sees this as a decent looking skin, to be completely honest. So that's all of my active current purchase orders. That's 5. That's a maximum you can do a day. So I am going to have to wait until I buy some of these. And yeah, basically I'm just going to cut back when that does happen. Alright, so it has literally only been 1 day and I already have all of these in my account, which is actually crazy. As you can see, I have 0 active orders, which means I got every single one of them, and you can literally go back and compare the prices. I did not have to raise a single one of these prices. I literally got them all, which I'm actually pretty happy about, to be honest. So you do see that I have like 200 credits in my account right now, and I could go back to just buying some more stuff, but it's just not a whole lot, and I don't really think that I could, really get anything with that. But I do have these skins in my account now, and I have to wait the 14 days, so there's not a whole lot I can do at the moment. But what I can do is I can sell some more stuff that I have in my account that I've just always had in here, like, some of those uniforms and these headgears. I can sell this type of stuff, so that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now, and I'm just going to kind of see what these are going for and what I think is the best price to sell them for. So I'm feeling like 230 on this would probably just be like the best price, as I'm not too fussed on waiting ages for these to sell for the maximum value, as I couldn't care less about these skins, to be honest, and I just simply see them as like just a little bit of credits to help me get into some actually decent profit. I'm just going to do 250 on this one. That's what the current price range is. I'm not trying to compete with anyone. I'm just trying to simply get rid of these skins. Now, whilst I just sell these last few here, I just want to quickly say that I think that the goal for this is going to be a glacier. And you might think, as I get more and more credits, as I have like the 5,000 credits kind of range, something like that, I'm going to be buying these really large purchases where I get like a gold dust or something like that and try to flip it. I just want to say that that is not the tactic whatsoever. You guys do not want to be doing that type of stuff. No matter how much credits you have, you never want to have like one large item. That's a big mistake that I actually made buying that glacier on my main account, as I tried to make a profit on it and I ended up waiting like 14 days to make like 100 credits, and it's just not worth it whatsoever. What you want to do is you want to have a lot of items going and selling and moving on your account all at once to make the most amount of profit. Now, this should be the last skin that I'm allowed to sell here for the day, but I'm not too sure. I'll just check on that real quick, because I think I've thrown down 5 to sell. I'll just quickly check though. Yeah, it does look like that's going to be the last one that I can sell for the day. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, since I do have 200 credits that I still can spend, I will buy something, but I'm not really sure what that is going to be yet. I'm not sure if I want to buy an esports skin or not. Probably not, as I do want to change it up a little bit. So I'm just going to have a look and I'll cut back when I find something that I want to buy. Alright, so I found this constellation skin, and I don't know about you, but this kind of looks like a gold dust, to be honest, like a variation of it, and I feel like that's kind of why it has a little bit of value on it. But this goes for about the 360 mark, and I'm going to try to buy this for really cheap, as I mean, I only have 200 credits, so I'm just going to do 200 credits on this, and if I get it, I get it. I can't raise the price on it, but we'll just see how this goes. This is going to be the last purchase for the day, and then we'll go switch over to part 2. So this is the end of this video. I intend to do maybe 30 more episodes of these, but we'll see how it goes. See you guys in part 2.